Desire is something we all experience, but it's not the same for everyone, isn't it? Nor is it constant like the speed of light that governs the universal rules, laws, and desire changes throughout our lives. Now, let us try to understand this evolution, how desire changes throughout our life, and how it can help us embrace our sexual health at every stage. So, in today's video, we are going to explore how desire changes across different life stages from adolescence to our adulthood and into older age. So, please stick around till the end. Let's dive in. Hello and welcome to Demslet, a channel for intelligent and curious people like you. Before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. First of all, let us introduce, what is desire? Desire is a complex and deeply personal experience. It could be physical desire, it could be emotional or mental kind of things. Overall, it's influenced by many factors. Number one is, of course, biology. Number two is, of course, psychology. But then there comes other factors: culture, personal relationships. While it may feel like desire is something that happens at random, it actually evolves as we age. First of all, let's think about our adolescence. Teenagers, think about them, your teenage. And this is the time when most people first experience desire, biologically, of course. And it's often very intense, very spontaneous, and driven by hormonal changes, certain hormonal changes that takes place in our body, inside our body. Therefore, during puberty, the body goes through dramatic changes, both physically and emotionally. Hormones like estrogen, testosterone, and others increase, and it leads to heightened feelings of physical intimacy. According to a study by Lammers in 2011 and his team, the teenage brain is particularly sensitive to physical stimuli, which is why desire can feel so powerful during these years. But remember, not all teens experience desire in the same way. It could be different for you, it could be different for me, it could be different for another people, another person. Some may feel a strong urge to explore what is physicality, what is there in the world, while others might not feel the same intensity. Therefore, consider the age 20s and 30s, between 20s and 30s. Absolutely young people, isn't it? 20s and 30s. This tends to be at its peak. In this stage, people often have the most energy and, of course, opportunities for this type of exploration, physicality, and other things. Desire is strongly influenced by physical attraction, of course, emotional connections, and, of course, a kind of novelty. We search for novelty, for new partners, etc. At this stage, the brain and body are at their most responsive. Research by Miston and Booth in 2007 found that young adults tend to be more driven by this type of motivation, that means physical motivation, seeking new experiences, partners, etc. This is also when many people experiment with different aspects of their physical emotions, physical, biological beings. learning about preferences, desires, and emotional intimacy. Next comes desire in middle age, that means between 40s and 50s. Now, middle-aged couple, think about middle-aged couple. When you reach middle age, sexual desire starts to shift again. In your 40s and 50s, there are changes in both physical health and emotional needs, hormonal changes, like a decrease in testosterone in men and a drop in estrogen for women. And this can overall affect desire. For women, the transition to menopause, often occurring in the late 40s or early 50s, can lead to a drop in libido. Men may also experience a decrease in sexual desire due to lower testosterone level. However, studies show that desire does not always disappear. Not that you are between 40s and 50s, so your desire gone. It never happens. In fact, many people in this age group report an increase in emotional intimacy and connection with their partners. And there are evidences. As Dr. Karen L. Ayton in 2010 studies discusses in her research how relationships at this stage tend to focus more on emotional closeness rather than just physical attraction. Many people experience a shift in sexual desire, often preferring quality over quantity. Because you are now experienced, you are now matured, you have some experiences, you have seen life, okay, and you have seen life more than the adolescents or the young people. So in later life, that means 60s and beyond, our desire change a lot. As you get older, say in your 60s and beyond, sexual desire doesn't simply vanish, while the frequency of activity, physical activity, that means this type of activity, intimate activity, may decrease. Many older adults continue to experience this type of desire, of course, though it may evolve. For many, intimacy becomes less about the physical act of this kind of intimate acts and more about connection. Not physicality, but emotional connections, touch, emotional closeness, etc. And research by Dr. Brotto in 2008 shows that older adults still report satisfaction with their intimate lives, though the ways they experience desire may change. Conditions like different types of malfunctions in body malfunctions regarding this type of activities or chronic health issues may impact this type of functions, intimate acts involved where. But many older adults find ways to adapt to their new style of living. This evolution, new style of this type of evolution. Interestingly, many people report a renewed sense of freedom in their intimate lives in later years. That is very interesting. Without the pressures of child rearing or career building, because this type of stress and work pressure are not there. So you feel more free, your mind is free, and older adults often feel more comfortable exploring their desires on their own terms. So overall, there are many factors influence our desire in all ages. Throughout our lives, we have seen that many factors that shape our desire, both physical and psychological. And regarding the physical health and mental well-being, relationship quality and stress levels all play a very significant role. Stress, anxiety, poor mental health can reduce desire, while a strong emotional connection with a partner can enhance it. And research shows that having a supportive partner, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and staying physically active all help sustain desire as we age. It's also important to note that societal and cultural factors influence how we view sexuality at different ages. In many cultures, sexual desire is often seen as something that should decline with age. But the reality is much more complex. So, what is the bottom line? Bottom line is desire is fluid, right? So, what can we take away from all of this? Desire is fluid, number one. It changes, evolves, and adapts as we age. From the intense curiosity of adolescence to the deeper emotional connections of later life, desire is not a one size fits all experience. Whether you are a teenager or in your golden years, it's important to recognize that desire is a natural part of our life. And it's okay for it to change over time, and we need to adapt to it. Therefore, embrace the journey of discovering what works best for you. At every stage of life, the key is to stay connected with your body, your mind, your partner, and to understand that desire isn't something that should be rushed or judged. It's unique to you. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into health and well-being. And feel free to share your comments or your thoughts or questions in the comments below. See you next time. Till then, goodbye, stay safe, and take care.